Hey everybody, Mort here on my Morning McFly channel. So I just dropped off an order. I'm very far outside of my area, as you can tell, so we're going to do something a little bit different but similar to help out with the last project. First, I'm going to drive all the way in, and I'm going to just keep track of what types of orders, and if any big orders come in, I'm going to remember where they happen. Right now I'll be dashing upon arrival so they can come out of the zone on top of me, or the zone that I'm going to. So we'll see what happens. So that's going to be the first part of this video. Then I'm going to stop if nothing good happens, and then I'm going to check into my zone, start a new video, and drive out of the zone to someplace. So yesterday's video didn't go good at all. It wasn't the appropriate place, and it's been oddly slow when it's been raining. So this is going to help me zero in more and more on trying to figure out where I can find that last order if possible. I'm imagining that Thursday or Friday will be my best chances to find it. But then what I think is after this, I'm going to try scheduling a dash in a couple weeks and a few other things to see if I can find it. Just want to try to get a clue on where's the best possible spot to wait for this, since I'm almost convinced it's not waiting on top of the restaurants. I wouldn't even know which restaurant it would come out of. Like, there's so many restaurants in my zone, too. Like, multiple locations of the same restaurant that could... So, like, say if it was the salad place, they have 3 locations for one and 4 for the other. So, which one would I hang out by? All in my zone, so... Alright, so let's start heading north on Lakeshore Drive. You see the dot is slowly moving, and we'll see if we get anything. I imagine I'm going to see some orders from the South Loop area. I'll just see what the quality of the orders is like. So we're continuing, and let's see what we get. So we're just about entering the zone that's below mine, like the South Loop one. It's just been a slow day. Peak pay is $1 now. Surprising too, because it's cold and raining out. It's also the end of the month. Like, the end of the month to me has always been slower because more people are on the road at the end of the month, and there's usually less orders, in my opinion. Like, the start of the month is usually great. I love the start of the month. Next week is going to be a nice week, I imagine. I mean, the start of the month, once people start cashing those checks, baby. I'll be there to collect. But anyways, right now we're just going to see what is out there, because no matter how good or how bad the conditions are, you got to do your best to try to find things. The more things you find, the more things you figure out, the better off you are. If I can figure out to make my money when it's slow, when it's not going good, I'm all the better when it's busier. So that's what this whole process has been, trying to figure out just where exactly I need to be in order to succeed. Because I'm a firm believer of this pattern I've been noticing. If you go to certain places at certain times on the edge of my zone, outside the zone, you get these great offers. I've already done 2 of them so far, even though it's been slower, the patterns I've been noticing from my area. Now, to somebody else's area, the places you would go would be totally different. That's why this isn't tips and tricks. You'd have to run various different experiments just to see how things are going, see where they're throwing things in. Might want to be right on top of the restaurant in your area. For all you know, and just reject everything. I just go about it differently because I've noticed these weird patterns in my zone. Alright, now we are super close. And we've received absolutely nothing, which I'm a little surprised about. But we still got about, I would say, about 2 minutes before we actually enter the zone. And it is the end of the month. But I'm just a little surprised because it's like, it's hail right now. It's been raining. Now there's some light hail. Really small hail balls coming down. Nothing. I hate how it does that. Go to dash now, like, the app didn't used to be so glitchy. Very cool if it let me go into multiple dashes at the same time. I'd find a way to take advantage of that, you better believe it. Alright. Absolutely nothing. That's gonna change when I get in the zone. That's just a sign of how slow it is. So I'm not even gonna start a new dash to make... No, actually, no, I am. So I'm gonna end this video here and start part 2 and do like maybe 5 more minutes of that part and see what happens. But I'll end it here because these live videos, you only really get one cut and I don't want to ruin it.